Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to get on here and film a quick video for you today. If you've been watching me for a little while, or if you're going back and catching up on some of my videos, you'll know that I am doing a project pan roulette with some ladies here on YouTube. Courtney K, Emily R, and I think Simply Rose 17 might be jumping into this as well. That's just a little preface to what my intention for this video is. I was watching some videos as I get ready in the morning like I always do, and I came across a video on Mary, and I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it up here. And she was doing a project pan roulette, so it kind of piqued my interest. I didn't know if maybe she was kind of doing it alongside us or what, and I opened it up, and her idea was to just do a sample roulette and no topics, nothing, just take your bag of samples and just kind of switch around and pick products out of there for samples to use up for the rest of the year. She wants to do this on a monthly basis. I'm kind of just going to do this to get me through the end of the year. I have so many samples that I think I can do a 365 days of empties or of samples, which LS is going to do on her channel. I watched her plans for next year, and I think I'm going to jump in with that with her as well next year. So I have plenty of samples to do it, and I figured I would get the sample ball rolling by doing this project. And so I'm going to be picking 10 samples to use by the end of the year. And if I finish them up, like if they're foil packets or anything like that, I'm just going to pick new ones and just keep it rolling and see how many samples I can use up by the end of the year. The bag that I have is mostly just skincare, hair care, body care, that kind of stuff. I don't have a whole lot of makeup-y type items. I keep those samples separate. And because I have so much going on in projects, I really didn't want to include those in this or in my samples for next year unless I do a specific samples beauty products to use up kind of project or something like I did for my 5 by fall. I did all deluxe size samples of beauty products. That was really fun and interesting to do. So there are some things in here like primers, I think maybe even some eye primers or some things like that that are considered beauty items, makeup items, but those are things that I would use in an everyday routine that aren't in my projects as in general. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll show you my bag. It is huge. It's a huge Sephora bag of samples, and because I can't really hold this up and get these out of there without risking dumping the whole thing, I'm going to go ahead and set it over here, but I'm going to look at the camera the whole time while I'm picking in here. And then at the end, I'm just going to have them all in here. I'll go ahead and show this to you and show you what I'm going to have for samples for the end of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to pick 10 products right off the bat, and then I will be picking as I go along as I finish things. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first. And I can feel if they're bottles or paper products, but I'm going to go ahead and this is the Eco Recipe Essence Organic Lavender, Organic Chamomile, and I am not even sure what this is. It might be a serum type product. I'll have to look this up. This probably came in a box or something at some point. So I will look this up, see if I can find out what it is. I'll link it down below or describe it down below when I find out, but I need to know what it is to know how to use it. And that's probably why I haven't used it thus far, because I don't know what it is. The next product I'm going to pick, it's a foil packet, it's small, is the Immaculate Liquid Powder Mattifying Foundation from Hourglass. I know why I haven't used this yet. It is in the color nude, and I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'll go ahead and give it a shot maybe on a weekend or something where I'm not going out, just in case the color match is wrong. But I kind of want to see the formula of this and whether I like it. So I have been wanting to use it, I just haven't pulled it out. So I know I said I didn't have any makeup-y type items, but I just kind of threw some foil packets and stuff in there. So I don't mind this because I don't have a specific foundation in a project right now. another foil, another foundation type sample. I don't want to cheat, but I think I'm actually going to cut this out. I do have this product. I have it in a lighter shade. This is in the color medium. I know this isn't going to match me, so I should probably just give these away. Just going to go with something right up top here. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Mega Rich Body Lotion. And I actually really like the smell of this, so I'm kind of excited to use this. Yeah, I really like this. I got this at a hotel that I stayed at one time with my family, and so I have a bunch of these laying around, and I can't wait to use this. So that's 3. Right. Another Peter Thomas Roth product. This is a cucumber gel mask sample that I got. So I have used this a couple times already. So it's more about finishing the product than reviewing it. I liked it okay. I guess I just didn't feel like it did anything, but we'll go ahead and give it another shot. This is something I won't use, so I'm going to go ahead and take this out too. This is a good way to clean out my samples. I don't know why I was hanging on to this. This is the Rockaholic Super Hair Glue. I might look into this, kind of set it aside and just see if I can use it for anything else, but I don't use a hair glue. And I got this several years ago at a hair event with a friend of mine who's a hairdresser, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that aside. Alright, this is the Murad Intensive C Radiance Peel, and I was actually hoping I would get this. I've been wanting to use this. It's been sitting aside and I haven't broken it out to use it yet. So this is kind of another mask type product, but I'm kind of excited to use this. So that's number 5. Let's dig down in here. Alright. See, there goes my whole bag all over the floor. This is the Beauty Protector Protect and Detangle, and this is a leave-in conditioner. So I am almost finished with my It's a 10 keratin leave-in, and so I'll be excited to go ahead and put this in place of that. Okay, so this isn't going as well as I thought it would, but we're going to go ahead and keep picking. I have 6 products so far. Reach down in here and I have a tube. This is the Carora K CC Cream Skin Sensation for Face and Body. And this has become a skin sensation with this multitasking beauty wonder that delivers unrivaled radiance, coverage, and complexion perfection. So this is another CC cream foundation type product. I am going to give this a shot. It doesn't have a color on it, so I almost wonder if it's one of those color matching type products. I know that this also came in a set with a self-tanner and one other product, but this doesn't seem to have any sunscreen in it. I thought it had a sunscreen in it, but it does not. Hey, get out of there. I thought it had a sunscreen in it, but it does not. This is the Epici Purifying Exfoliant. It says moisten skin. So it's just something that you put on for a few minutes and you go ahead and rinse off after that. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a shot. So this is the Ulla Henriksen Sheer Transformation Face Cream, and I know that Abby had this in her empties just a little bit ago, and I actually just finished up a moisturizer, so that is a good one to move on to before I start my next moisturizer. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. I have one more product to pull. And this is the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. So I am excited to give this a shot. I do have a primer in one of my other projects right now, my 14 by February 14th, but this is a small sample. I should be able to switch off between one and then the other, or mix them together, or finish this one and then go back to that one. So I'm not worried about this. So those are my 10 products. I will go ahead and show them to you here. These are my 10 products. I have a couple of masks types products, body lotion, a heat protectant and leave-in conditioner, moisturizer if I didn't say that. I don't know what this is yet, so I don't know if it's a serum, and foundation. So I have a good mix of samples, I think, here, and I still have so many samples in here. So I am now realizing that I picked a bunch, mostly larger sizes of everything. So I hope I can even finish anything to add anything new in. But if not, it was kind of getting my ball rolling for the samples train for the end of the year, and then moving into 365 days of samples next year with Elle and whoever else wants to jump in. So if you want to do this video, I thought it was fun. If you have a lot of samples and you kind of want to get rid of some of them. I had a problem where I was in a rut. I had this whole bag and I would pick out some and I'm like, no, I don't want to use that. No, I don't want to use that. So this is kind of going to force me to use some things that I've pulled out and held in my hand and just put back because I didn't feel like trying them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have an interest in doing something like this. If not, that's okay, but I just thought it was a really cool and interesting way to get using some of my samples. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.